Hello, this is Britt Caswell with another example video. In today's video, I'm covering example 3 from lesson 2-4 in the SavvasRealize Algebra 1 textbook. In today's video, we are learning how to write the equation of a line perpendicular to a given line. All right, so recall from our last example, our last video, if you're watching back to back, the slopes of perpendicular lines are what are called opposite reciprocals. That means that you change the sign. So you change from positive to negative or from negative to positive, and you flip that fraction upside down. All right. So the problem itself, it says, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point 1, 7 and is perpendicular to the graph of y equals yada, yada, yada. Okay. Now the only thing that we care about for perpendicularity is the slope. So we need to write the equation of a line that goes through this point and is perpendicular to this slope. So I actually start by finding the slope I need. So I need something that is an opposite reciprocal. So for opposite, I need to change the sign. So I'm going to have a positive slope because this one's negative. And the reciprocal means that I flip it upside down. So when I flip it upside down, I get 4 over 1, which is just 4. So now I have a slope and I have a point. And so that is prime pickings for point-slope form. Notice this equation, or this problem doesn't actually ask you to answer it in a specific form. So I could answer it in point-slope, I could answer it in slope-intercept, I could answer it in standard if I hate myself. All right, like you have options, okay? The easiest when you're given a point and a slope is point-slope form. So remember, the only things that you change in point-slope form are the x1 and the y1 because that's the point, and the m because that's the slope. We just did all that work to find that slope, right? We got a slope of 4, so put a 4 there. And the ordered pair is written in the form x comma y. So my x is a 1, and my y is a 7. Remember, point-slope form feels like it flips the signs here, right? So that's a positive 1, and it comes out negative because of the negatives that are here in the equation. Okay? There it is. That's all that you had to do there. All right, we're going to try that again. All right, let me zoom in on that try it. Get you a nice big screen. So it says, write the equation of the line that passes through the ordered pair 4, 5 and is perpendicular to the graph of yada, yada, yada. Okay. So the slope of that graph is 2. So my new slope needs to be the opposite, so have the opposite sign. So this 2 is positive, so I'm going to have a negative slope. And then I need the reciprocal. Now remember, 2, a whole number, can be written as 2 over 1. So when I go to find my reciprocal, you need to do it for the fraction form of 2, which is 2 over 1, which is 1/2. All right, so now I have my point, I have my slope, and we can plug into that same equation that we did last time. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and just leave the blank spaces because I'm lazy and don't want to rewrite my formula. So again, your slope goes right here in front of the parentheses of negative 1/2. My x in this ordered pair is a 4, and my y in this ordered pair is a 5. And there you have it. Now I do want to address this habit of mind here, okay? So it says, why do you have to use the term non-vertical when working with parallel and perpendicular lines? For that, I want you to think about a perpendicular or a vertical line. Okay, so here's a poorly drawn graph. Here's a vertical line. All right, now let's think about the horizontal line. First thing, vertical lines have an undefined slope. Why is it undefined? Well, the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Now, 0 is just 0, right? You could divide it by any number. I could put a 1 under it. And if I go to find the reciprocal of that, the opposite reciprocal, to find the opposite, 0 is neither positive nor negative, but I'll go ahead and just slap a negative on there. Why not? And then if you find the reciprocal, you get 1 over 0. And can you divide by 0? Nay, nay, absolutely not. So that's why we have to specifically say non-vertical, because otherwise things get a little hocusy-pocusy. But there it is, y'all. That is how to write in the equation of a line perpendicular to a given line. Until next time.